I keep getting phone calls. People are saying, hey, Tom, what are you doing? What business are you in? Do you have anything good? Well, for a long time, I didn't have anything that I felt was worth showing some of my friends and colleagues. But I did find something that I think is pretty intriguing, and I think you will too, because there's no startup costs, there's no monthly costs, there's no ongoing costs. Wait till you see this. It's pretty sharp. Now, the first thing I want you to understand is this PowerPoint presentation is designed to be a brief overview on how the program works and the benefits you can potentially obtain. Now, this is not about the compensation plan of the program. It's not about the compliance or the legal documentation we have or any of that stuff to prove the validity. It's simply to show you how you can benefit and how you can make money. So let's go. Here's some of the benefits. No startup costs, no monthly costs, no hidden costs. It is a global opportunity that is critical, folks. You may have people overseas. You want them to be able to take advantage of it. There are no products to consume, and your income is, well, the potential is limitless. It is a 16-year-old established company, so this is not a startup type deal. Although this is coming to the U.S. in November, the company has a long-standing track record. Okay, so understand it's an established company with a unique product that will always be in demand, and what I'll call a virtual guaranteed income, because no one can guarantee anything, right? But if you follow along, I think you might agree with me that you've got a pretty strong chance of making a good income. Question: how many people do you know that have a checking or savings account? Virtually everyone, right? How would you like to get paid when they deposit money in their savings account? Simple example. You tell your friend Joe, say, Joe, I want you to go open an account at Bank of America because they've got a really good product that I want you to get. So Joe says, hey, okay, I'm going to go put money in the Bank of America account. Because Joe opened an account with Bank of America will now pay you a percentage every time Joe makes a deposit in his account. How would you like that? So far, I haven't found anyone who doesn't like the idea of getting paid a percentage when someone makes a deposit in their savings account. So let's see how you can take advantage of that. Our company offers what's called a gold or silver savings account. All right, let's give you an example so you can understand this. Instead of depositing a $500 check or cash into your savings account at Bank of America, and by the way, there's nothing specific about Bank of America, just using them as an example, you diversify. You put $435 in your savings account of cash, and you buy gold in your gold savings account of $65. Now you'll notice you still have the same $500. There are no transaction fees, folks. There is no cost. You are simply diversifying into a gold savings account. Now that $65 will be kept in a vault in Switzerland. And again, we have all of the detail to support the vault in Switzerland, and we'll provide that to you if you're interested. Now, why gold or silver? Well, we could make lots of different cases for gold and silver, but I think we all know it's the only currency that's been, kept its value for all these years. It's universally accepted across the world. And the economy, folks, isn't getting any better. Foreclosures are going to be up next year. Unemployment is about 10 or 11% as of October. Things are not good. Turn on the news. So what you might want to do is diversify, all right? And that's what we're going to talk about today. Just so you know, if you had purchased $65 a month of gold in 1950, how much do you think you'd be worth today? Well, you'd probably be pretty happy because you'd be worth over $700,000. Now, you would have invested $47,000. That's a pretty good return on investment. Now, what I want you to understand is this. You are not spending any money. You're not getting into a business where you're going to spend money and then ultimately have products sitting in your garage or not get people to purchase it. You are simply diversifying. You are buying gold or silver, and you are diversifying from a depreciating asset, cash, to an appreciating asset, gold or silver. Now, as you refer people into this program, you get paid, just like we talked about before. Now, I'm going to give you an oversimplified example, okay? And please keep this in mind. I'm not trying to show you the comp plan. There's a ton of money to be made, but I'm giving you a simple example. That's all this is designed to do. So say your friend says, hey, I like the idea of diversifying, and he or she puts $65 a month of gold into the gold savings account. You would earn 3.3% or $1.65 every time they purchase that gold. All right? And again, I'm using one aspect of the compensation plan here. There's actually 5, and the money is very, very large. But again, bear with me. It's a simple example. So if you had shown 5 friends that, you would have earned $8.25. I don't blame you. It's not too exciting. I agree. All right? But that's not what we're here to talk about, $8.25. All right, so here's the point I want to make. A virtual guarantee. This is my words, not the company's, all right? Assuming that gold is unchanged for a given month, what have you earned? So let's say you bought $65 worth of gold, and so did 5 of your friends. Well, I just told you that you earned $8.25, right? Not too exciting, but you earned 12.7% on your investment. Right? The truth is you earned $8.25 or 12.7% on their investment, okay? But if you put $65 into a gold savings account and it went nowhere, you still earned 12.7%. Now that's pretty interesting. Now there's a lot of people saying, well, I don't want to buy gold and silver, so it's at all-time highs. Well, you know what? If it goes up again in the next week and the next week, the all-time high wasn't today, was it? Besides, you'll be buying silver, or you could be buying silver, I'll say, month in and month out and averaging the cost. Now there are no mandates to buy it month in and month out, but certainly if you want to diversify, it might make sense. Now, let's take this example here. Say gold drops. Say it drops 12.7%. You broke even. Why? Because you made 12.7% off the referral money of your 5 friends' deposits. So you've insulated yourself to a drop in gold. So when people say to me, you know what, gold's at an all-time high, I don't want to buy it. Well, you know what? When you share this with people, you're going to get paid and you're going to insulate yourself. So that's a bad example in terms of a worst-case scenario, maybe. Let's take maybe a best-case scenario. Suppose gold increases 12.7%. Well, now you've earned 25%. 12.7 on your gold savings, because remember, you invested $65 and it went up, and 12.7% on the referral bonuses. You're not going to get 25% or even 2% in most cases in your Bank of America account. Now again, no one is making any guarantees here. We're just showing you some ideas, okay? Now, I went back and I used a source on the internet called Ren Research and pulled some numbers on gold. I wanted people to see the good and the bad. I don't want to show you just all the rosy stuff when gold went up 148% on average per year. I want you to look back from 1950 to current. And you can look in this column, this average annual return, and you can see that it did nothing between 1950 and 1970. It was a horrible investment, but you didn't really lose any money either, okay? So now, between 1970 and 1980, it went up, on average, 148% a year. And between 80 and 90, it went down 3.5%. And between 90 and 2000, it went down another 3%. And then in the last 10 years, it's gone up on average of 37%. Now remember, even in down years, you would insulate yourself to that downside because of the referral money. And again, we're not talking about $8. The money that you can make here is significant. Because remember, when your 5 friends tell 5 friends and tell 5 friends, because there are no costs, there's no startup costs, there's no monthly cost, and people should be diversifying into gold, just even a small percentage. So now, take a look at this. Over the last 60 years, the average return on gold was 27.6% per year. So you're going to have some highs, you're going to have some lows. And you can't pick highs and lows, because if you could, you wouldn't be watching this video now, would you? All right? No one can. Even the best market timers can't do it. Now, I leave you with this. If you would like to earn money when other people deposit money in their savings or gold savings account, simply get back to the person who sent you this. Get more information, find out how credible this company is, and then make your decision from there. Remember, there's no cost to get involved, and there's a significant residual income to be made. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.